come on, bro. Anyone who says chat in a song, you already win, bro. She got memed on too hard. What I got about the drama? Wait, okay, let me look this up. Was it Beabadoobee? Beabadoobee? The Beabadoobee? Beabadoobee? The crash out is crazy? I don't understand. She crashed out? What did she do, guys? Is she a singer?
Artists who can sing vs who can't. Like, just tell me you don't get no girls. Just tell me.
Wait, what? Wait, okay, wait, okay. Guys, is she from the UK?
Like, your mother didn't love you. I still got more money than you.
Wait, what? Whoa!
Like, just tell me you don't get no girls. Just tell me, like, your mother didn't love you. I still got
So people are saying she can't sing, and then she's saying it's because they get no bitches?
more money than you.
Well, guys.
And because they're broke?
Guys, Beabadoobee. I've been practicing.
You know what? Valid!
How to say that?
This is what I always say about you guys. When you guys criticize me, it's because y'all don't get no bitches. And you're broke.
All day long, and when I say that, I really mean I was trying to remember how it was spelled and how it was said from memory without looking it up, and at one point it sounded like I was having a stroke. Just sitting in my room.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how to pronounce her name. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I literally think it's Beabadoobee. Is it Beabadoobee? Beabadoobee? I don't know, guys.
I'm saying shit like Beabadoobee. Wasn't my best look,
Beabadoobee.
Sure. Don't really know why I told you that that happened. We're gonna move on. Today we're looking at some relatively silly stuff, which is really my favorite stuff to look at. It's where I feel most comfortable. Talking about serious things is not nearly as fun as talking about.
You can skip this react. We don't need to see this wife. I gotta see the. I didn't understand the context of the video.
Involves NBA YoungBoy, so good day. Now look,
is she beefing with NBA YoungBoy? I'm confused.
He's a smart guy. Okay, so I'm aware that to a lot of you guys, the words Beabadoobee and NBA YoungBoy are not gonna mean a whole lot.
I was gonna say
that's okay.
I don't get it.
Don't worry, I'm really good at explaining things
there we go.
that mean nothing outside of the internet.
Basically, okay, let's go.
To understand this video, all you really need to know is that Beabadoobee, which I think I'm probably gonna end up like saying wrong.
Beabadoobee. Is it Beabadoobee? Am I saying it right? Is it Beabadoobee? Oh fuck, man.
At some point in this video, and I'm not gonna catch it, and then I'm just gonna start saying it that way from that point forward, and it's gonna be a whole thing. But,
God damn it.
Beabadoobee. Okay, that was not a bit. I actually was just saying it wrong. I had to Google it. What? Let me fucking Beabadoobee.
Beabadoobee. Oh, that's not bad. Beabadoobee. Oh, that's easy.
Beabadoobee.
That's easy. That's easy.
Is a singer who has quite a few recognizable songs. One of which you'll hear part of today. If you're on TikTok a lot, I'm sure you've heard some of her songs.
Do I know any of her songs?
Even if you don't know who she is by her name, but she's a popular singer. NBA YoungBoy is a popular rapper. Really?
Yep.
That's all you need to know.
Yep.
Well, that and also the fact that Beabadoobee has been having sort of a rough time on the internet these last couple of days for a reason that people are pretty split on. What they're split on is, well, whether or not it's a good reason. Now, if you watch a lot of short form content, which unfortunately I kind of have to, you've probably seen a video where it's something like rappers who do this versus rappers who don't do that thing, or singers who do this versus singers who don't. One of my personal favorites is rappers who wipe versus rappers who don't wipe. Yes,
okay. So they're saying she doesn't wipe. Is that what it is? Glue song, Apple Cider Deathbed. We gotta react to like her whole track list because I don't know.
That's referring.
Like no one has put me on. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm probably too old.
To their ass. It's
oh, brother, this white guy stinks.
Popular meme format where people put two different artists against each other, and the criteria that they're comparing the two against is ridiculously stupid.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is obviously hella troll. Like, is she mad because like they said NBA YoungBoy
it just
wipes and she doesn't wipe?
Makes no sense. Now, I bring this up because over the last day or two, Beabadoobee has been posting some ranty-esque videos
2 days
onto Instagram, getting mad at people for leaving a certain kind of comment in her comment section, a comment that is derived from one of these videos. Okay. I'm going to show you a couple of these videos, and I want you to know that
monotone-ass voice? I feel like people kind of low-key like the monotone-ass voice, right?
Audience in a pretty aggressive way.
Like, could it be me, but I'm also schizo.
I'll show you.
Please subscribe. Artists who can sing versus artists who can't sing.
Can't remember how to say your name.
Artists who can sing versus artists who can't sing.
Can't remember how to say your name.
What the fuck is this? Guys, I don't, yo, there's no way she got mad because of this, right? Am I lying, guys? No, right? John, I know you hate Kendrick. We're trying to listen to a song called Love. Love is my favorite song from Kendrick.
So
valid.
Those are the TikToks.
She
and
did? Wait, why?
Yes, they started going viral or something. I guess more and more people started to see them.
Yo, you know what? I will say, so they're just using her as the butt of the joke. I kind of get it. I kind of get it.
To Beabadoobee's Instagram and commenting stuff like artist who can't sing or you can't sing, stuff of that nature. And that led to this story post by Beabadoobee.
I've seen so many comments about this, but I've never seen the actual videos. But the fucking men.
She's lying, bro. She's never seen the videos, but she's gonna crash out over them. She's lying, right? She's never seen the videos.
Commenting so many comments about this, but
I will say I've never seen the video, but like if it was about me, I would watch it.
Actual videos, but the fucking men commenting, artists who can sing vs who can't.
Okay, so the first 10 seconds of this video is extremely important. Not like in real life, but, you know, for this video. It's important that you really remember that she not only says that she's never seen these videos, but also that she says
she hasn't seen these videos, and specifically the men who post comments on her channel, right?
That she's seen so many comments of people saying artists who can't sing versus artists who can. Just keep that in mind.
On her video, right?
Me, please.
Like, just tell me you don't get no girls. Just tell me, like, your mother didn't love you. Just like, you might as well just say it.
Okay. So, I feel like...
Hey, this is low-key kind of funny, bro. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. This is low-key kind of funny, bro.
This is kind of a crazy thing to say. I mean...
I see. Oh, I see what... You know what? I get where this is going. Okay, I think this is low-key kind of hilarious, right? Like, but I see what it is. People are gonna say she crashed out and that she took it way too seriously, and then they're gonna judge her for crashing out because she took it way too seriously, right? I think that's what it is.
People comment something.
I'm not gonna lie, that's low-key funny. I always think that's a funny-ass response. If she dropped a song right now, she'd be marketing. You know what she should have done? She should have made a video of her singing really badly. Like really poorly, and be like, yeah, who can't sing, bitch? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like
from a meme that you were
that'd be funny.
And you go straight to the your mother didn't love you and you're a single loser. That's a little...
see what I mean? It's like obvious, like, come on, guys. It's like, it's all just bullshit. She's just trolling, guys.
Wild, I feel. Especially when the joke of those videos is that obviously this girl can sing and NBA YoungBoy can't. Like, I feel like that's kind of a harsh way to respond.
True, okay.
To what's obviously...
That makes sense if you think everyone is taking everything seriously, right? I don't know.
A joke.
She's trolling. In my eyes, she's trolling. So I would never take it seriously, right? I don't think she's really sitting there saying that, like, you're broken, you ain't got bitches if you don't like the way I sing. Like, I don't, right?
She's gonna say that it's not the people who are making the jokes
I think she's trolling.
She was talking about here, but I mean, it clearly is.
She gotta be trolling,
It's
right?
obvious. It's plain. I've stalked your fucking profiles, and does it hurt?
Did she say she stalked their profiles?
Not really, if I'm being completely honest. I know men are mad at me because I probably get more girls than them, and I'm not even gay. I don't even know what I am. Maybe I'm bi, who knows. But also...
Is she not trolling? I feel like she's trolling. I kind of see it like maybe she's not making it obvious. It's so hard to say because like you never really know people's true intentions, right? Like you never really know if people are like really feeling a type of way about it. But to me, I feel like she's coming off like she's trolling everybody. Like she's like, okay, you're gonna say I'm bad, like you ain't get no bitch. You know what I'm saying? But if she's like dead serious, like man, fuck you guys. Like it is. I guess I will say like the videos are obviously jokes. And to like really crash out over them is kind of like too much. But I feel like she's trolling.
Seriousness.
I might be wrong. She sounds sarcastic.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, artists you can sing vs.
See, like this.
I still got more money than you.
Okay.
Like she's I think she's trolling, guys. Like I don't know.
Spiral here. Again, people commenting.
You know what it? Okay, guys. You know what it is? Like you know she's not great. She's not great at joking. Fuck, I don't know, man. Am I wrong?
It's really hard to miss.
He doesn't know what she's an Asian donkey. Turn this off. KK, shut the hell up, bro.
Loser. Women don't like you.
KK, what's wrong with you, bro?
She gets
I ain't listening to your songs if you keep doing this shit.
She has more money than you. You say you don't care about these comments. It's sounding like that's not true. I get that, like.
Also, Monther, what's up? How you doing, bro? Thank you so much for the follow.
Having to read the same thing over and over again, but like, I feel like this is sort of an overreaction. But hey, that's just my opinion.
And you're still a man. So
dude, I'm not gonna lie, like this level of sarcasm I think is always so cringe.
women don't like you.
Not trolling. Trolling sarcasm is okay, but like
she gets more girls than you, and also she's not true. I get that, like, I feel like this is sort of an overreaction, but hey, that's just my opinion.
I think it's a
And you're still
voice.
a
It's a voice.
man.
It's a voice.
So
I think it's a voice.
also the block button exists. Like I will literally just block. Also, I just haven't seen any of those videos. Like I've seen the comments, but I'm just not on that side of TikTok. And I feel like the people who care about my art,
There's
and
no
listen to my
way that
music
part's true, right,
are,
guys?
Like weird incel.
Guys, I don't want to be that person, but there's no way that's true that she hasn't seen the videos, right? Because you wouldn't post about this if you've never seen any of them, right?
men that like have no friends. I feel like
Which actually, you know what? Let me take that back. If she's never seen the videos, then maybe she thinks it's dead serious and she doesn't know it's trolling. So maybe she is crashing out because she hasn't seen the videos. So that would make a little more sense, right? Because if she never seen the videos and everyone just in the comment section saying, you can't sing, you can't sing, you can't sing, right? And then she might feel away like, what? I can't, like, what? Like, why? And everyone say, like, NBA YoungBoy sings better than you, right? And then she's like, maybe she crashed out a little bit about that. But if she has seen the videos and she's dead serious, then I think it probably is too much of a reaction, but fuck it.
like a cool social life and they go outside and touch grass.
I share my favorite
So,
songs from her.
I
Oh, in
just
the
don't-
Discord? I got you.
It's not part of my radar, but I see your comments and I'm blocking your shit.
See,
Okay?
she's trolling.
It's not that hard for me. I'm just like block keywords.
See, like she's
it's
trolling,
not-
guys. She's trolling.
You're dumb.
Okay, so now
Nah,
we've
there's no way people think she's
an
serious.
incel doesn't go outside and doesn't have any friends to the list, and it's literally a fucking video of LeBron James singing opera music while lasers.
But what if she didn't watch it? I also have something else to say about
Anyways,
this.
I think it's important to note here that she doubles down again, says she's never seen any of these videos. Because after this happened, okay, that was the end of that post.
Okay.
People were like, oh, okay, this is kind of an overreaction.
It's like a
And
misunderstanding because she never saw the videos.
people like in her camp, her fans were saying this is a little much. So she releases another video where she says she's going to try to explain everything that she said, and she kind of just starts lying. Maybe not like directly, but I think she probably had a moment to realize, well, you know, maybe
Hi,
I shouldn't have said some
hello.
of the stuff that I said. Let me turn it into a situation where what I said might be a little bit more acceptable.
Oh, here we go. Oh, did they catch her lying? Oh,
She
shit.
turns this Instagram story
This might be bad, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This might be bad.
post where she was insulting people that were referencing a meme in her comment section.
Could be
to
bad.
her, like, defending herself
It could be
from
bad.
misogyny and rape culture, which, don't get me wrong, I'm sure she has had to do millions of times throughout her career. However, I think it's a fair thing to notice here that this meme doesn't really fit into those categories.
What?
And this explanation is
What?
kind of in bad faith,
What?
it feels. But I'll let you form your own opinion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to explain this as clearly as possible.
Okay, here we go. Okay.
In the maturest way possible.
Okay.
In hopes that you guys understand, even though you probably won't. I'm gonna use school as an example. I don't know why, but okay. So you're at school, and
Okay.
there's this one dude that just keeps prodding you with a stick and is saying a joke, and
Okay, so the commenters.
it's funny. I'm like, okay, fair enough, funny. And then it happens a couple more
Over and
times.
over. Okay, it becomes annoying because at some point, okay, like this is true, right? Like you could take a couple of jokes and like, okay, whatever. You say a couple things, whatever. You can take that, right? But it's like if you keep doing that shit, it's like it's getting old and it's not funny anymore, right? That is what she's saying.
And he's like prodding you, and I'm like, okay, this is getting kind of annoying, but it's still funny. It's still funny. And then it gets to a point where it literally just involves your entire life because it's constantly being shoved into your face. You're like, dude, it was funny, but now it's pissing me off.
Okay, so far we're doing great. Obviously,
I was gonna say I agree with this. This makes sense so far. Like she was saying, like she's pretty much saying like it got to the point where she was annoyed as fuck, so she wanted to say something about that, which is fair because she's a human, right? Like
this happened to me on the
like
scale that
people
she's
are not
talking
like
about, but-
people like talk all the time, but like if you've never been criticized at like at that big of a level, you'll never know how that feels. And like they always say that like we weren't built to hear all these kind of like to hear this many voices because humans are not built to handle like thousands of people disliking them and criticizing them online, like just because the internet never existed back then. So like her being upset about this is completely normal in my
I have
opinion.
experienced stuff like this in the
Put
past.
some Subway
and
servers to her rant.
yeah, like it's
Yo,
slightly
focus.
annoying, but
Lock
it's
the fuck in, guys.
really
We got like 12 more minutes of this.
not that big of a deal because unlike her example, this is not in real life. It is just comments on the internet. You can ignore it, especially when it's just referencing a meme. If it's harassment or like actually malicious stuff,
Oh, oh yeah. I think it. Does she know it was a meme? I want to say that she did know it was. I don't know if she knew it was a meme, but I think memes can get annoying too. But like,
okay, that's a completely
I don't know. She has every right to respond, right?
But referencing a meme, not that.
I don't agree with this reacting. I feel like he's downplaying it too much, of like her being a victim in this. You know what I mean? You know, what I mean is that like, yo, like you are sitting there and like you are a singer, and maybe she's a little bit insecure about her singing. I don't know. Like maybe she feels like sometimes a part of her, she's not super secure about the fact that like she's a popular singer. Like maybe in part of her thinks like I'm a fraud. I don't know, right? But like, that would explain it more is what I mean. But like maybe you're a little bit insecure about it, right? And like even though you're successful, you feel a way about it, and then like everybody online is all of a sudden saying you can't sing, even though it's like a joke. Like you might feel like a way about it, and I feel like that's okay to feel a way about it, right?
Hard to ignore, especially knowing with how the internet works.
I know that what they're saying is that it was an overreaction. I get that part. Okay, I can kind of see it being like an overreaction, but like I don't know. I mean, like you're telling me like thousands of people online can come troll you every day, all day, even if it's like not malicious, and you have no right to respond just because you're famous, or you're like I'm not gonna lie. Let's be honest. It's because like she's a pretty girl. And they're like, oh, wow, the pretty girl that's like got something to say. Now my feelings are hurt because you called me broken, like single. Like, I don't know, bro.
Now that in
like you can't troll all day and not be trolled with. You know, you gotta take, maybe you're gonna troll, you gotta be willing to take an ass beating too. You know what I mean?
It's super
not a real ass beating, but like in like Minecraft and also in like verbal terms.
But like also kind of just part of being a public figure.
Like, this is rude. It's hurting my feelings. And so you get angry, which is very valid. Got angry. And in B nature, in the same way I did that meme TikTok where I'm like, and I stalked your profiles, you're fucking ugly. I did that because it frustrated me. But the one thing that I failed to kind of put across in that video, despite me saying that I didn't really care about those videos, it was the comments and it was the constant spamming.
Yeah, she got fed up with it.
It shed light to a load of other things in my life that have really, truly affected my mental health.
Okay. So the eggshells are being placed in front of me. I'm not trying to get on this fucking website and be like, look.
Oh, here comes the downplay. Is it wrong or is it right? We're gonna have to see. Okay, I also have a like. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm gonna just say the fucking truth right here, guys. I'm gonna say the fucking truth right here. Yo, have you ever met anyone who does this to people? Okay, and I'm not talking about her. I'm like they go on art. Like, guys, have you met anyone in real life that goes on artist's page and comments negativity and it's just being a mean and just like comments negative stuff? That isn't broke and bitchless. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I think it's my job to speak for this woman. Not trying to do that, but I feel like she's just kind of trying to take some of the heat off of her because she made a stupid Instagram story post, and now she's like, okay, how can I make it look better on me now? She said in plain English in that
they're
video,
broken, bitch. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just being honest, guys. Like, people who are doing great in life, they don't do that. I'm just being honest. You've never met anyone who's truly doing well in life. And like, you know, they got a great family. They're in a great relationship. They're making a lot of money. And then they go on someone else's profile, just starts being mean and just starts saying like hateful shit just to like, you know, like someone they don't know, like a public profile. Like, there's nobody. I would argue there's not a single person on earth. You know what I mean? Like, for real. And you know, once you're like, you know, imagine having nothing better than dude. That's why I decided to be a hater. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, it's different, like disliking things. You can dislike things. You can say, I don't like her music, for sure, right? I can sit here all day long and say, I don't like her music. I don't like whatever. But to take that forward and then be like, not only do I not like her music, you know what? I'm gonna go to her Instagram, ayo. And I'm gonna go to the comment section, ayo. And I'm gonna tell her how ugly she is, bro. You talentless, ugly little girl. Like, you know what? Like, what the? At that point, it's like dog. Like, yo, chill. It is for real, bro. I'm just saying. And you know, like, so like maybe you've done in the past. And this is someone, once again, I was crazy back when I was high school. But even in high school, I never did that shit. I never actually commented on anything like that, right? Like, I would troll in real life and shit, and I would be a hater in real life, but I'm never gonna go to someone's page and like, I don't care that much. Like, it doesn't affect me that much. Like, it really is like, it's not that serious, bro. No one has an act. Yeah, if you have time to be an active hater, like, that is really that's some unemployment type vibes. And that's coming from me. I'm unemployed.
video that she
So
was
unnecessary?
upset
Yeah,
about
low-key is
people leaving
unnecessary, right?
comments saying artists
Yeah.
who can't sing
I
versus
understand,
artists
yeah,
who can.
I
And
get
that
once
those
again, like, if
people
you're having
are
a conversation
virgin
and you're hating, that's
themselves, who
fine,
come from
but-
unloving families, they have no friends, they never go outside, and they're men, so they're awful. And that
Okay, maybe the men part, I will say though, like, let's be honest. If we're being honest, like, one, she's probably not wrong, like 99% of the people, but also, let's be honest, it's probably like also 99% men. I'm just being honest, bro. I'm sure there are women who commented like those things to troll her, but it probably is mostly men. But that's probably the most like worst part is aiming after them. She should have just said people in general.
they're ugly. It had
I see you piss me off in every comment section of a wait. I see you piss me off in every comment section of a pretty girl. Hey, it just be like that. Also, Skylar, which has hello.
nothing
How
to
you
do
doing?
with what she's about to say it was about. And I don't know, just in my opinion, when you're firing shit off like she was, when you're a celebrity and you're publicly stating that
I will say this because I think the celebrity term is probably too wide for her. If she was an A-list celebrity, then this is a crash out. Like, because A-list celebrities, you can't really like, you just can't, like, you really gotta ignore everything. Like, you pretty much never address anything. But from what I can tell, because I don't know her, like, I'm assuming she's not A-list. She's like gotta be like, she's kind of like on the like, if I had to guess, like the level of like a popular streamer, and like people who are in that like social media popularity, they interact more with their fans, and that's what gets them popular. Like when you're Justin Bieber, you don't interact with your fans for real, right? But when you're like Kai Cenat and you're like in like that high tier of like content creator, you interact with your fans. So like I think this is not weird in my opinion.
what I've got to imagine.
He's like indie popular, yeah. See, exactly. Like I can see indie popular like doing this because it's normal, right? Like you address the stuff in your life. But if she was like A-list, then yeah, but then I would be like, yeah, just don't even address anything because A-list doesn't. Did a few TikTok blow up? I gotta see these TikToks
Large
and
percentage
these songs.
of your audience.
Well, we gotta
is
play a game in
terrible
like
just
13
because
minutes.
They're a man and they're all ugly, and everybody who left these comments
Well, at least react to
are
one song.
incels and their mother hates them. Like when you're saying shit like that, I feel like at that point you probably wouldn't be filtering yourself and manage to leave out, oh, by the way, it's actually not the comments about the TikToks, it's the sexual harassment, which is what she's about to say it's about.
When you get incels rushing to your comment section and you get a flood of comments of the same thing, a load of other comments start to surface. Like if you're on the internet and you start going
Oh, it's like the
viral,
hate builds up.
a lot of people will be onto your shit naturally, and it's something
Yup.
that I have struggled with and have tried to come to terms with. That's just the inevitability of being like
Popular.
around.
Okay,
Yep.
so this is a very important thing to address because
Man, this freeze frame makes her look crazy.
this is the sad reality of going
Hey,
viral.
this freeze frame low-key makes her look psycho.
On the internet as a woman. If you are a woman and you manage to go viral on the internet, what she's talking about here is always going to be a factor with varying degrees of severity. So when I say that she's like lying in this video, I'm not necessarily saying that anything she says
I was gonna say, I don't think anything she said is wrong. So far, I don't think anything she said is wrong. Like, if you are a pretty girl online, you naturally are gonna get hate, right? But it comes with the thing because like you also get a lot of love for being a pretty girl online, right? That's just the truth, right? So it kind of comes with its benefits and its downsides. And then if they're with your haters, people are gonna hate you, and they're gonna wait for that one moment that everybody's hating on you, and then when the one moment that everybody hates on you, they're like, "Fuck yeah, now it's my time to really dig in deep on her," right? Because if everybody loves you and they hate on you, like they know they're being ignored. But like if the whole like let's say everyone's memeing on you, they're like, "Oh, this is my perfect time to sneak in some bullshit," right? And like that's a hater mentality.
in this video is inaccurate. I just feel like it's misrepresented or it's misused. It sort of seems unethical to me when
So he thinks she's lying about the fact that more people then jumped onto that and started sexually harassing her
people
online.
use these sorts of topics, these sorts of conversations as a way to defend themselves. Just going off of what she said, her own words, she was directly addressing the people leaving comments, referencing the meme. Didn't mention a single thing about sexual
her original
harassment.
thing.
And then the internet sees that Instagram story. She kind of gets made fun of for it. People
I
say
see.
that-
So he's saying that he thinks she's being indigenous. Anyways, that she's not being genuine about the fact that like it had nothing to do with those other comments, but like now she's adding that on top of it to make it feel like it's worse. I see.
She's overreacting, and now suddenly it has nothing to do with the memes. She thought the memes were funny. She's seen them all. She goes against everything that she said in that original post and is now saying, oh, it's actually because of sexual harassment, because how can you argue that with somebody? You
Can I
can't
be
tell
honest? This shirt is really cool. This shirt's really cool.
a person that they're overreacting.
I kinda like
about
this. It's like
sexual
old YouTube.
harassment, and I don't
Is this
know. I
YouTube
feel
circa like
that's kind of
2001?
what's trying to be done here. Not trying to overstep. It's an uncomfortable thing to
9/11
talk
days?
about, but everything that she's saying is contradicting what she said before.
And I guess my initial reaction is just to take the piss. I'm just like, I get more girls than you. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's...
See, this is what I mean. I feel like she was just exactly what she said. She was just taking the piss. She was low-key just trolling.
It was a joke. It's not the deep.
Okay, this is what I feel like. This is just a joke. That's what I feel like it's... Can I be honest, yo? This is low-key an incel response, yo. Yo, Chris... Look, imagine harassing her, and then she says this shit about you. All of a sudden, hey, yo, you don't gotta, you taking this seriously. You don't get, hey, guy, I was just joking. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, I feel like it really is like a low-key incel response, and then criticize her for snapping back, bro. Like, that's insane
In
to
the
me.
same way, we're like, why is she deep-sing it? I'm like, this dude, same with you. Like, it's not that deep. The one thing that is deep.
YouTube didn't start until like 2008. No, honestly, I don't know. Money were low, but vibes were high. Vibes were high. Very true. The good old YouTube
that
days.
I started getting recently, since I've been going more viral on this app.
Yep, true.
From this same incel culture that this meme
Wait,
comes
yeah,
from.
because I heard about this on Twitter yesterday, but I didn't read it. I just saw that Buddha crashed out.
I don't know, guys. I feel like at this point, we're kind of just using a word to use it. I don't think you can really classify somebody making a video saying, look at this person who obviously can sing. They're famous for their ability to sing. They can't sing compared to this person.
Well, they might not be. I don't know if she's famous for ability to sing, because like everything is like, yo, guys, if you know anything about music, you know that like not everybody's a singer, guys. Like, I'm dead ass. Like, they all can sing better than the normal person, but they're not all singers. And what I mean is like you know, like a fucking Halle Berry. That she's a singer, right? Is she the actor? Fuck. You know the people that died? Like, those are real singers. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Like, you know what? You know who's a real singer? Ariana Grande. Like, she's a real singer. Like, I'm talking about like singers, right? Like great vocal cords type singers. But like not everybody is, and especially a lot of the like the TikTok famous people, like they're not great singers. They're just like, they make good music and then auto-tune and everything, and maybe they might be a great performer, but they're not great singers. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like acapella type shit. Also, Among Us, are you pushing? Oh, so you're pushing Among Us until we finish this video. We're gonna react to like at least one song of hers, because I feel like we have to, right? And then we'll play Among Us.
Somebody else.
Or someone tell Thomas like 3:45.
Like, come on, it's an obvious fucking joke. It's not incel culture.
Okay, first of all, she could say the same shit that to her it's obviously a joke, right? And I will say, from what I see, it does seem like it's obviously a joke. But once again, the type of people to comment those things.
Okay, and I'm sorry if it feels
like show me one person that commented those things. Like, what do you think the average person looks like?
I'm grouping like individuals, but yes, it's mostly men. Like, call me sexist, but I don't think a girl would be like, I was wanking off to that Beabadoobee video. Like, nah, like, no, that's
hey yo
not cool. That makes me feel like shit. And like, when I get a flood of these comments from this one like silly meme video that I have been commenting on. Okay, this is another.
So she has seen the videos, and so she's saying like, yeah, like she just started crashing out after that. Well, not crashing out, but like
what's
she had to respond.
Oh, funny to me is if you go through this like.
Are you going to do reacts, or should I? What, got for my run? Someone tell me what that means.
The artist.
Oh, go for your run, big dog.
Go
for your run, big dog. Well, maybe we'll finish it afterwards.
And this is the thing, like, I feel like my comments just get hidden But you can go and check. I have commented being like, this is funny. Like, this is low-key funny to me.
Okay, so in my opinion, this is where things start to fall apart because you literally said that you've never seen any of these, that you don't even know what they are. You said that neither you nor your fan base is on the side of TikTok that would get those kinds of videos, and that you've never seen them. And now you've seen a bunch of them, you've even been commenting on them, but your comments have just been getting hidden.
That part I think is I don't know how hidden stuff works, but I will say that like her saying that she didn't see it is probably that's probably a lie.
Come on.
Like, I would bet on it being a lie.
I mean, we're encroaching on like
100%.
Barbara Streisand effect territory here. Like, look, again, you can say it's not my place to talk about stuff like this. That's fine. It's an uncomfortable thing to talk about. But in the original video, it was, I have never seen these videos before. If you've commented artist who can't sing versus artist who can, you're a loveless weirdo and you don't go outside. Internet gets mad, says she took that way too seriously. And then suddenly, it's no longer about the meme. She's seen them. She's commented on them. She thinks they're funny. She's no longer taking it seriously. She's taking things that obviously will be taken seriously, like sexual harassment, seriously. Call me insensitive, but it really seems like this explanation is just a way to kind of take...
I don't think it's insensitive. By the way, we watch a lot of August's videos, by the way. I think August the Duck just covers drama. And like, I'm not gonna lie. You're like, Loki is always on the side of the one the internet's on the side of. Like, you know, I've never seen August the Duck take internet drama and stick on the side that isn't the popular side, and like that's just what it is. Like like he's going for views. I'm not saying like he's not, but I think it's very fair to say he's not fair. He's not being fair to her. I'm not saying like she's 100% perfect about like how she handled it, but like he's not being fair to her. Like I don't think he's being fair to her at all.
Some of the heat.
I think the one part for sure is that she for sure lied about the fact that she didn't see it in the beginning.
She said originally, which, you know, was a completely
Hydrate, don't drink water. I ran out of water, so that's the first thing I'm going to do after this.
It was just
The
like
shit was closed.
this spamming, dude, and just like everyone from that
And you don't know anyone's like mental state, right? Like once again, August the Duck only ever covers popular stuff. As far as I've seen, he only covers the popular side. So like nobody here is ever going to not be on her side, right? That's all I'm saying.
coming to my account and saying so much more weird as shit. And I'm sorry if I didn't like put that across in my rant video. But like also, okay, like I'm sorry if that affected you. I'm sorry if saying I got more girls than you affected you. But respectfully, I don't think that's sexism, because as a woman in the 21st century, I feel like I've experienced a lot of sexism, especially in the music industry.
I don't think that was a sexist remark, but I also don't think this is a great way to justify that wasn't a sexist remark, okay? Okay, this I have to say, this is the worst thing she has said so far.
And I know what it feels like.
Okay.
But I mean, agree that it wasn't a sexist remark.
Like being a person.
Like, it's obviously just troll, bro. That's like me telling a girl, bro, I get more guys than you. Right? If I said I think I get more guys than you to a girl, that's not sexist at all, right? But like, I'm the defense on it.
Experienced sexism does not mean you can't be sexist.
True.
And that's not me saying that her saying that she gets more girls than these people is sexist.
Look at that. We literally agree.
Her saying that is like, actually, you know what? That one doesn't really need to be explained, I don't think. If you need that one explained or argued to you, you're probably a lost cause. I just
am so tired. I'm so tired of feeling like the punching bag constantly. It's horrible and fucking sucks, and I have so much things to be excited about. I've got the Brits next week. I'm making the music I have always wanted to make.
I mean, she's obviously doing really well.
Talked about enough. Like, I've seen so much of it, and I think it's just one thing where it's just a meme and a joke and it's funny, and then it becomes another thing when it's like constantly like everywhere on your comments and on your social media, and then it becomes another thing when it's like you somehow have managed to attract the same
she should have just rolled with
group of people who are constantly sexualizing you and just.
But I think her response is completely fair.
Super disrespectful.
Yeah, I feel like her response is completely fair.
It makes me uncomfortable. Like, all of that as a whole makes me uncomfortable, and you cannot blame someone lashing out because they feel frustrated. Like, I will take the piss if you take the piss out of me.
Okay, so that's the entirety of the second post.
That part is exactly what I was talking about, bro. She just joked back aka taking the piss, because
And,
they
like,
were taking
I'm
the
not
piss
trying
with
to sit
her,
here and
which
say
also, by the way, is a very UK term.
that the
I'm
stuff
American.
She's talking about is not.
I gotta translate
genuine
this shit.
Or important because it is, but I just feel like we're having this discussion for the wrong reason. Like everything she just said, I totally understand. Having to deal with that side of the internet, having to deal with people spamming shit in your comment section, having to deal with feeling like a punching bag.
Has August ever had to feel this? I don't want to be that person, but like I'm not saying that he hasn't, but I kind of said it earlier. But what I mean is, I'm not in any of the videos I've seen. I want to be very detailed about that. I'm not in any video that I've seen. Has he ever not been on the popular side?
You're feeling like you're the
In fact, he's usually the judge, jury, and the executioner.
victim of something for no reason other than people just wanting to make you the victim of something. Those are hard things to go through, and when you're in a position like she is, you can't avoid it. There's nowhere to run to. There's nothing you can do. Yes, you can ignore internet stuff, but only to an extent. But again, feel like that's not what the original situation was. People were referencing a meme in your comment section. You said yourself that's what you were talking about, and you called them poor and said you have a better life than them. And
But then she explained the reason she even like kind of crashed out a little bit was because it was getting to her. But then she also said it was a joke. So like either you take her at her word, which hasn't been entirely truthful, or you think she's lying the whole way through. But I don't think you can just pick and choose what you think was the truth. Even though I know what he's saying is because she said first, like at first it was just about the memes and now it's becoming this whole thing. But maybe she didn't want to make it that serious in the beginning, right? Like when she originally crashed out, like why she didn't want to make it this whole serious thing, but maybe she thought she could stop it if she just made like a little bit of a response. But then she realized like, oh, people think I'm being like super serious. Let me explain why I actually did that. You know, like I kind of, you know, like that's what I mean. Like
no friends and they don't go outside.
Like, it
and
makes
their
sense to
mother
me.
doesn't love them. I mean, like you kind of
50-minute warning for Among Us.
And then when people were like, "Oh, okay,
I'll be there."
well, that's a little much," you were like, "Wait, no, sorry, you can't say that because I was actually talking about sexual harassment, which you weren't." At least that's my interpretation. And
I will say, I think she wasn't specifically talking about sexual harassment, but I think what I gleaned from it is that a lot of people were memeing on her and fine, whatever. But then the people there's also people memeing on her, and then it made the other haters feel more like emboldened to say some crazy shit, and then they just did that, and then she was like, okay.
I don't see another one. Well, guys,
Right? And by the way, as a streamer, I know exactly how this feels, right? I actually know exactly how this feels because sometimes when people will make comments and people will be clowning me and shit, like I always think it's a joke. I never take that shit seriously, right? But sometimes we're like the clowning, whatever, but it becomes too much. Not from any specific person, but someone will think, oh, everyone is just saying this, then I can say this. And we've all had friends that do that. It's like they see other people saying things that are like little funny jabs, and they'll be like, oh, that means I can say this, and then that one's overboard, but they don't know because they don't get the vibes, right? But during the moment they feel like emboldened to say some crazy shit, right?
Oh.
I get it.
Can't wait to see the comments on this one. I don't really know how this one's going to go down. It's either going to be a thing where you guys are like, you know what, I can see where he's coming from. Or it's going to be one of those where it's like, oh, August forgot he's a worthless man who shouldn't.
Okay. Honestly, August. Look, let's be honest, bro. You know exactly how this is going to go down. You know your audience better than anyone, okay? I know your audience and I only watch like 5 videos, bro. The fact is that you sided with the internet, which is that she crashed out. And because you sided with the internet, you're gonna be okay, buddy. Hey, get your internet points up.
Talk about anything. But you know what? I'm gonna stand by what I
She
said.
clowned the haters and they started crying. Yeah, that's pretty much the way I see it. So like the way the haters, the way the bad people, not the bad. Okay, the way the people who joked on her, they're trying to paint it as this. There was this harmless joke online, which once again is an opinion. To her, obviously it wasn't harmless. But there's a harmless joke online. They started like making fun of her for the harmless joke, right? And they weren't serious. I don't think they were serious about like they're not calling her a bad singer, but they're picking out. They're kind of like sending a little like jabs her way, right? And then she responded with her own jab, but her jabs were a little deeper, a little more oomph than their jabs. And then they said, "Hey yo!" Okay, that was not a response to the emote. Thank you for adding the emote. But their response was, "Oh shit!" Like, yo, wait, it wasn't that serious. It wasn't that serious. Oh wow, now you're calling us incel. So in fact, the way I see it is that the haters are literally just weaponizing the fact that they got called out for their bullshit, right? That is honestly the biggest way I see it, is that the haters are low-key just weaponizing, and they got caught, and now they're like, oh, you overreacted. And I swear to God, that's what it is. I swear to God, that's what it is, bro. 100%. Like, they're just not taking accountability for the fact that they're being assholes.
Sexual harassment is an
Thank you,
awful,
Rohan. That's a great.
terrible
I
thing
like that one.
should not be used.
That's the
as a
way I
crutch.
see it, right? Because you can sit there and be like, you overreacted to my statement, but you can't tell me that I overreacted, right? You can't tell me that. Because if I reacted the way I reacted, and honestly, when I saw her reaction, it wasn't even that fucking bad. Like, she's clearly trolling, guys. If I told a bunch of girls, yo, I get more guys than you, who the fuck, yeah, what are we talking about here, bro? The only reason you're hurt by that is because you're looking at yourself.
Crutch for saying stupid shit on the internet. Don't call people poor.
You are
and
just
say they
being
came
used to
from a
being ignored when
broken
they troll.
family
True,
as
very
an
true.
insult. You're a grown woman with a huge platform. Maybe
Yes, and the people who trolled her are grown men. Like, what are we talking about here, bro?
you don't do shit like
Are
that.
you Korean? Yes.
I think that's a fair thing to say. Is it annoying to have the same comments
안녕하세요.
over and over in your comment section? Absolutely. I'm not trying to act like it's not, but I don't think approaching it this way is the right way to do it. Obviously, this is a pretty complex.
But how can you say that? How? By the way, I think she should. I'm just joking about it. I think she could approach it something like, I think she could have approached it better. But I don't think the way she approached it was bad. I just think she could have done it better. Like, there was better ways to handle it. But like I think the way she approached it was just okay. It was just like a normal. I don't know. It wasn't bad.
Situation, but I mean, at the end of the day,
Well, you still got the
she said it
pronunciation
herself,
down, of
dealing
course.
with stuff like this
Of course,
is
come on.
something that's
I'm
just
him.
kind
I'm
of part
Korean.
of being a
I'm
public
literally
figure.
Korean.
If she was really addressing the sexual harassment and the malicious stuff
Opa,
that was
thank
left
you,
in her
Volty.
comment section, that's one thing. But it's really hard for me to listen to a video of you saying, "Hey, if you left this very specific comment about this very specific meme, and I'm referencing it by name, and believe you when you follow that up by saying, oh, actually, I wasn't."
I still think it would have been too serious for her to say that. Like she was. That's why I'm saying she was obviously joking. Like, when she responded with that shit, she was obviously joking. And then, like, if she wanted to make it dead serious, she could have came on her live or whatever, on her TikTok, and was like, on her story, and was like, yo, stop with that meme shit, okay? Because that meme shit is starting to cause people to, like, all the real haters to come out, and it's like, now they're just sending, like, sexual harassing things at me, okay? So I need you guys to stop that, because it's making these other people feel like they could do that. She could have said that, but to me, that's way too serious. Like, yes, like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like for her to just come out, kind of, like, address it a little bit, and, like, kind of fuck around and say, like, whatever, like, that to me is just, like, that's enough. But, like, he's kind of, like, criticizing her because she didn't say all that in the beginning, so he thinks she's lying because she said it on the second time around. But I feel like if she truly felt that way, it was a bad response for her to say that in the first place.
Talking about that stuff, I was talking about something.
It'd have been dead.
completely
It would have been
different
too
that I didn't
serious.
mention. Even if you were to choose,
Because
to
after that,
say
I would have been like, damn, you really did, like, damn, like, it was like, you know, like,
that you're poor and your parents hate you. Like, okay, kind of a weird thing to say. Anyways, let me know what you guys think.
I'm just saying, like, guys, people leaving those kind of comments, they're usually not rich, bro. I'm just saying, they're not rich. And y'all know what I'm
Just to
saying.
see people's reactions to
Like,
this because it
guys,
seems
let's
pretty,
be honest,
pretty split
guys.
right now. Let's try and keep it civil, people.
Most.
All right?
Obviously,
Yeah.
there are some, but most of the time, nah. You know what I mean? Like, there's shit going on. It's just the truth, guys. I'm just telling the truth, bro. August the Duck, thank you so much for making this video. Even though I disagree with your opinion and I disagree, I just feel like you weren't being fair enough to her. I'm always happy that you make videos for me to catch up on the internet, because I ain't got that kind of, I ain't got that kind of time. Because I'm on the internet all the time, but I'm editing and doing all that shit, so I don't really be covering drama like that anymore, yo. But thank you, August the Duck, for making this video, man. Yeah, I really think it's just that. Like, in my opinion, she didn't overreact, okay? She got trolled, and then she reacted, and then the trolls then flipped it on her head and said, no, now you're overreacting. And I'm like, I don't think so. I think the trolls were just mad because she trolled them, okay? I honestly think the trolls got trolled, and then they crashed out, okay? They crashed out, all right? It is what it is, okay? It is what it is. I can't believe this video is made by someone with no money whose mom doesn't love them.